Hey everyone, welcome back to Corpse Party Blood Drive. And when we last left off, we found those documents, we found a glass ball and a tiny key, and we did not know what to do with them. Well, I looked up the next place we need to go, and we did not go inside this hole because I thought we would be killed like a witch like last time. But, there is an item here. It's a loose board. Most likely going to be used to bridge a gap. The wolf is gone. Let's go ahead and look around here and make sure there's nothing else before we go on. Because this rock looks like you can do something with it. Ooh, a roar resonating from the sculpture. Okay. Okay, we should be good now. we won't mess with that. Okay. So, we got the loose board. So now, let's head back this way. There was an area where I think we could be able to bridge the gap. But, let's go ahead and head on. So, down. And then we go through this. Yeah, we can't bridge here. But if we go through here... So then you go over here. Here we go. Then, this gap here, we should be able to bridge. So we could put the loose board here. And then... Oh! Hello? Okay. So there's... Let's save before we do anything. That could end up in our death. Alright. Okay. So let's try that again. There's no further sense of spiritual presence. Okay. There are various articles here on the witch hunts that occurred during the Middle Ages. There's malice emanating from the documents. Okay. Let's go in here. Oh! A maze. Is this the only way we can go, or can we go through here? So there are those pursuers. Oh, there's letters on the wall too. Maybe not letters, I don't know. Oh! Hey there! Hey there. Don't worry about me, pursuers. Hey! Hey! Let me through. Oh no! Ugh! This is gonna be rough. Because we only have a certain amount of stamina. Ooh, we got past him that time. Okay. Okay, then we go. Ooh. Okay, they're all following us now. Now if we just go get through here. Okay, we're out of the maze. Whew. Give me that candle. Oh, yeah. We juked him. Okay. Save. So, what is this? So people, like, hung up. These are people from, like, that magical organization. Yeah, the tomb researchers, Maratubas. Guess we can get a lot of name tags here. Died swiftly, died swiftly. All of them have died swiftly. Good for them. At least they didn't have to suffer. So yeah, I guess if you want 6 name tags, they're right here. Okay. Then, what is this? There is a single white door in the back of the crystal-filled room, along with an enormous red-stained cross. Maybe a crystal ball could be used here? The walls were lined with crucified corpses, what looked like Maratuba investigation team sent before us. It is ahead! Oh, the Book of Shadows is talking to us. It spoke once again. We made it. Aiko, please turn back. You're certainly persistent. Please, I mean, if you don't, there's a good chance you're gonna get in my way. Oh, don't make her feel bad. You just don't want her to die. Come on. Aiko is a loss for words. I'm sorry. I drooped my head and apologized for a sudden outburst. Yeah. It worked, however. Aiko hung back, and I stepped through the door on my own. Ooh, bats, birds, whatever they were. Okay, we're in the unknown. Inside was another realm entirely, one in which heaven and earth alike sat in ruins. The sky was twisted coil of red and black, and the ground, what was left of it, was little more than a black mass. Floorboards of the school were stretched before me, converging in a shining staircase leading into the unknown. Ooh! All else loomed a conspicuous object shining brightest of all. Is that the Nirvana? Whoa, 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 whoa. What are they doing here? On another mass of floorboards below me were Kishinuma, Mochida, Nakashima, and Magari. Yuka and Satsuki were there too, though they were both unconscious. Yeah, they kind of look like it. But is her Yuka's friend unconscious? She could be like waiting for a snack. You guys? Are you alright, Shinozaki? What is that? I cracked a slight smile at Mochida's panicked reaction. Just stay alive, you guys. I'm gonna go settle this. You're not seriously planning on... She's gonna absorb the Nirvana. So, only the bearer of the book can go on ahead, huh? Don't you go dying on me now. Up the staircase. My mind was made up. I was gonna do this no matter what. I took my first step up the staircase. Shinozaki, wait! Class rep. Nakashima addressed me with much effort, as she seemed to be in tremendous pain. That's probably because of her eye. Okay. Stairway to heaven. Actually, it's probably not to heaven, but the stairs faded away behind me, quite literally, each one vanishing as soon as I stepped off. I continued climbing until I hit the top, which left me right at the foot of a shining object in the sky. From here on up is... Oh! Okay, luckily she can fly. As the last steps disappeared, leaving me floating in the midair, I clasped my arm around the Book of Shadows. Compose yourself. Regain your balance. Okay, book. Okay. Now fly. Fly, you fool. I tucked the book under my arm and started leveling myself out a bit. My vision began to blur. It looked like the world around me was melting. It took me a moment to realize that it was actually motion blur due to the extreme speed at which I was flying. The shining object getting closer. That's a person. That's definitely a person. I'm really scared, but I'm not going to lose this. I've done a lot of hesitating, a lot of running away, a lot of regretting up till now. And I've always just crawled in my shell. But now I realize that I'm walking on a different road entirely. I've made up my mind. Watch me, sis! My eyes are open now, and I'm never closing them again. Oh! Did she get stabbed? The following events all happened in rapid succession. The runic letters on my thigh from the blowback at Yoshi's estate. Oh no! They're coming back! As I was observing and confirming this, small blue lights were drawn to me like moths to a flame. What are they? They're spirits, of course! I had a feeling I already knew the answer. These were the 4 lights that give off a gentle, caring, friendly glow. What are you? In my mind, I could understand them, without the need for the words. Their aura was inviting as could be. It's you guys, isn't it? I began to cry. This was no time to mourn. The runic letters on my arm were glowing red and spurting blood. Fight it. It's Nirvana. The Book of Shadows spoke again. Fight it! How? If you die here, you lose your right to bear me. Unbind me and master the dark magic. Oh, when Nirvana addresses you, you may answer it back by pressing quick time buttons to use the lettering. Okay, so 1, 2, A, B, okay. Your own as indicated. I don't know which one. I did A. Two. I have no idea if those are... Oh! Oh no. Ooh, A. Nope, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. Okay, we'll do one. Nope. Nope, nope. Okay, I do not know for sure what we're supposed to do with that quick time event. Okay, I think all our souls are dead now. Yep, we're dying. Ooh! Ooh, that was a death. Okay, here we go. Now, I don't know exactly how you're supposed to figure these out at all. Possibly looking at the futarks. I probably should have looked at them. But anyways, I have a, I guess, answer key for this. So, what she will, or whatever Nirvana will give us is a question. And then we will have to give an answer. And I have the answer key here, so I'll just go ahead and use it. Okay, so that one is the S. We need the one with an X. So that is... Oh, that needed to be 3, wasn't it? Dang! Even though, Okay, the S one, we need the X, that's 3. Yes, there we go. Okay, that one needs the short 3 again. Okay, we're doing this. Okay, then this other one, we need the one that kind of looks like an R, so 1. We only lost 1 spirit so far. Okay, that one is the same one, so we'll just need 1 again. Okay, that one kind of looks like a C, so we'll need the one that looks like an S, so 2. Oh, is that it? Yeah, there is a list that you can find that online unless you want to do trial and error. You still have to get the time events, so... Okay, I awoke to a wide expanse stretched out before me, and realized I was still in midair. It almost seemed like I was above the clouds looking down on the world below. What is that? Finally, the light from the Book of Shadows faded, its power spent. What? You used up the power of the Book of Shadows? It's not infinite? I immediately lost my balance and fell through the sea of clouds, landing with a thump. Maybe it needs a recharge. Maybe. Oh, hello. Before me I saw a young blonde girl sitting in the nude. The entire area was blindingly bright, though that I could make out who she was. The clouds clung to the ground even here, giving my surroundings an unearthly glow. I could make out new details the longer I focus. She had translucent blue eyes, no eyebrows, gazed fixed at me. I could only think of a being as someone who existed beyond all human knowledge. Are you the will of Nirvana? I addressed her with fearless break in my voice. Oh, fearful. Oh, okay. But she just continued staring at me in total silence. Return to this book. I raised the Book of Shadow, but the girl's expression did not change. As the descendant of the one who summoned you initially, I'd like to apologize. You were just sleeping, weren't you? What was that supposed to mean, Queen? I guess that's your name. The girl spoke, but I couldn't understand what she was saying. I wonder what language that is. I think she just told me to burn and... Never mind. Okay, I can't tell. The girl stood and began approaching me. I tried to take a step back, but I tripped and fell. This was the first noticing my surroundings. The clouds had receded a bit. The girl approached me slowly, one step at a time, in an almost rhythmical manner. Ah. Her mouth opened wide. Oh, she's gagging? Queen? And a large branch popped out from the back of her throat. Suddenly, she was crucified directly in front of me. Blood splattered everywhere. I was completely drenched. I screamed and tried to move, but my legs were giving out. Meanwhile, the Book of Shadows lay on the ground. Then from behind the skewered girl, I caught sight of another girl who looked just like her. Her flaming body hanging from a tree. Is that the witch? Oh! This is an old language. Maybe it's Latin. It might be Latin. I could hear accusatory yells in the same foreign language. What's going on? Oh! I shifted my focus from the burning hang girl back to the girl in front of me. She too was now completely burned. She continued walking toward me little by little, step by step. Painful, deliberate step. And when she began to reach me, she put her hands around my neck and began choking me. Thinking quickly, I grabbed the girl's arm, pulled her in, and gave her the biggest hug I could muster. That's just what she needs. Yes, a burned witch just needs a hug. I may not understand your words, but your message comes across loud and clear. I don't know what exactly happened to you, but I know someone else whose story is probably similar to yours. The burned girl stopped moving entirely. She was always sad. Even after her life was taken, she loved her mother dearly, but nobody ever forgave her. She suffered, and all she wanted was someone to help her. I loosened my grip slightly, and the burned girl began stroking my cheek delicately, yet strangely. You're right to feel the hatred and rage you do, but this never-ending chain of sorrow needs to be broken. She continued to stroke my cheek, and then she raised her other hand to my eye, stuck out her finger and jammed it right in the eye socket. I thought she was starting to understand us. Pain shot through me in one incredible wave. Hey, her and Naomi can be twinsies! From somewhere deep within my head, I could hear the sound of a foreign body digging around my muscle tissue. Her finger had directly cut my ophthalmic nerve? Okay. Between the tense agony and disturbing sound, I felt like I was on the verge of insanity. Is this a bad ending? I thought I did it right. If I can't understand what she went through, I'll never understand her. I won't run away. I allowed my body to give in to the convulsions and focus on the girl. I felt as if we were mere moments from choking on my own tongue when the girl's finger finally dug my right eye out of its socket completely. Was that worth the eye? Words could not describe the extreme pain. I cramped up completely and began shivering. The girl then put the sticky, bloody eyeball in her palm, displaying it triumphantly. Before squeezing it with every ounce of strength she had, she just popped it like a balloon. I still had some elasticity to it, so it expanded in her hand until its length had roughly doubled. Yet I still refused to show any sign of intimidation. I did not react. I waited until the girl's eyes met mine, then flashed her a soft smile. She looked genuinely puzzled. Now take her eye now, okay? You have to understand each other. Then she threw herself at me and our lips met. What? that's not as sweet as I thought it was gonna be. That looks disturbing as all crap. I hugged her once more in spite of my trembling arms. A huge shockwave shook the air, transforming into light and shattering around me. No, please no. Shinozaki! I could hear Kishinuma and the others yelling out in shock, having witnessed everything from the bottom of the stairs. Aiko was there too. When the light settled, I was standing on top of those mystic red stairs, reformed and stretching down below me to the remnants of Heavenly Host. Ah, one eye poorer, though. I held my grout right eye socket in my right hand and the book in my left. It looks like it's powered up, though. I slowly descended the stairs of light. Guys, you're okay. Class rep. Shinozaki, your eye. You're injured. I'm alright. A small price to pay for helping the girl move on. The Book of Shadows in my hand had a white sheen on it now. I gave a weak smile and slowly formulated in my mind the exact words I wanted to say. I'm sorry, everyone. I know I put you through a horrible mess. No matter how many times I apologize. What I did is unforgivable. But I won't let you guys get hurt anymore. I'll protect you from here in this nirvana. What are you saying? Did something happen? What's happened? Don't worry, I'm okay. I've just resolved to protect the people I hold dear for the real this time. He must have thought I was on the verge of sacrificing myself for the greater good or something, and rightly so. But the section of floor I stood on was too high for Kishinuma and any others to reach me. They couldn't stop me, not anymore. Shinozaki? I'm a descendant of the Shinozaki family, too. So just like Sachiko, I'm going to swallow this nirvana and seal it away. You can't possibly, no. I've been too embarrassed to look at my friends in the eye. I guess this is goodbye. I giggled as playfully as I could. Oh no. Enough with the bullshit, Shinozaki. You've been through enough already. Don't do this. Kishinuma was downright hysterical. But I still kept my bright smile. It's not all bad, you know. I saw in Yoshi's memories. Before Heavenly Host was made, when Sachiko sealed away the nirvana, the person it was created for had been erased, was able to get it back. Oh! She said she'll bring back the others. His existence, you mean? I might be able to do the same for Shinohara, Suzimoto, and Moshige, and Miss Yui. I might be able to at least put everyone's memories of them back where they belong. Shinozaki. I'm happy. I'll have to say goodbye, but at least I'll still remain in everyone's thoughts. I'll still exist. That's a pretty good deal in the end. Shinozaki! Oh. It's just too much sad a fate to be erased by Nirvana. Is that really what you want? You need to stop thinking about others and start thinking about yourself for a change. The Book of Shadows spoke, striking me while I was down. Unfortunately, there's no saving you. Controlling such dark magic requires equal compensation. Your spirit energy is no match for Sachiko's, so your very existence itself will be taken as payment. Those who come into direct contact with Nirvana must accept the consequences of their actions. All memories of you will be forfeit. You will be remembered by none. Everything connected to your identity will be exorcised from reality. Shinozaki, this is no joke. You won't exist anymore. For a split second, I let my true feelings show, but then forced to smile again. But if everyone's lives can be back to normal. So what? You don't get it at all. You need to stop with Shinozaki. Isn't there any other way? Yeah, I don't want to lose you or anyone else. Please, don't do this. Black magic does come with a price, but even I don't want a future without you. Thank you all for the kind words, but this is something somebody has to do, and that somebody is going to be me. You could always keep the Nirvana intact and remain as a jailer instead. Are you certain the path you've chosen is the one you wish to walk? I won't leave this problem for the next generation to deal with. It wouldn't be right. Then I shall accompany you. But can a normal person like yourself truly consume this expanding nirvana? I just have to swallow it, right? I can handle that. I don't know. I don't know. I shave a piece of flesh from the wall of Heavenly Hosts, fully prepared to illustrate this point. Oh, she's just eating the flesh off the walls. Without thinking too hard about what I was doing and ignoring every impulse of my body, I shoved a piece of meat in my mouth and chewed it and gulped it down. Oh, she gag. Yeah, I understand why you gag. My face warped in horror as the morsel slid its way down my throat. This somehow triggered my back to pop up slightly and began spurting blood. The bits of flesh I was unable to stomach were quickly regurgitated onto the floor. Everybody get out, hurry. There's a hole leading back to the real world. I then picked up the flesh I'd spit out and tried cramming it back into my mouth. I was determined to keep it down. Stop. Just stop, please. It's disgusting, please. I turned my face to Kishinuma, who was practically begging me not to go through with this. Stop this, please. We don't want you to disappear from our lives. You always did look out for me. Don't think I didn't notice. Even if you forget I exist, I'll never forget you. Kishinuma's eyes swelled up with tears. When you patted me on the head, it made me really happy. I smiled again, even while tears were streaming down my face. And she continues to eat the flesh. I don't think it's possible to eat all this. This time after swallowing, the wall of meat began spurting from my head. Oh! Blood began spurting from my head. Finally, my actions began to have an effect. The wall in front of me began to fizzle away, like a blood-red mist, vanishing before my eyes. I guess she is doing something. Stop. Stop, please. He collapsed to his knees. Oh, another shockwave rocked the whole dimension. So enormous that the ceiling fell in. Whatever rickety parts of the school left had begun crumbling around us. You're really something, Ayumi Shinozaki. Let's get out of here while we can. Come on, get up. You want her death to be in vain? You can't stop her. Let her do what she feels she has to. She's the successor of the Sachiko bloodline. Class rep. I'll never forgive you. Oh, forget you, Shinozaki, no matter what. Oh, Yuka's back. Good. Big brother? What's going on? Satsuki's still out cold. Get your butts moving. Do you want to be eaten alive alongside the Nirvana? She's not gonna eat us, right? Yoshiki, let's go. Oh, run! Run, run. Before he left the area, Kishima looked back one last time. But I was out of sight at that point. She said the entranceway, right? Was an exit, right? Pant. He keeps looking back. Made her way through the rubble of the former bell tower. Yoshiki paused for a moment to look up at the stairs and caught a glimpse of Misoto's clothes. Those are... He's dead. So he died too, huh? It was only a moment's distraction. But he continued on. Ooh! You could get up, hurry. Yoshiki, grab her, come on. We can make it, come on. We have to hurry. Yoshiki got up to follow, but instead just stood there. He wouldn't take a single step. What's wrong? Naomi, still on my back, saw Yoshiki's motionless form and knew something wasn't right. Is she going to be erased from all our minds? What's going to happen when she eats her entire Nirvana? Will the world actually be able to go back to normal? He was caught in a loop of doubt. He was trying to work through something in his head. What are you doing? If we don't hurry. Right now, she's in there. She's inside the Nirvana. Oh, he's going back. Oh, gosh. He turned back toward the ruins of Heavenly Host and ran off. Get the heck out of here. We have to go on without him. Okay. Yes, we do now. We can't go back. Fallen rubble blocked us from the passageway he darted into. No. Yoshiki. I guess he wants to be with her. Try as we might, there was no pursuing him. He made his choice, and there was nothing we could do to change things now. We have no choice. We have to go now. The school shook more violently. Not only was it shaking, but creaking and groaning. The school was definitely not going to stay intact for much longer. The red and black sky began to get sucked into a heavenly host, like a smoke into an exhaust vent. Okay. And are we back? And slowly, the blue sky of day crept into view. Everything looks like it's normal. The 6 pillars disappeared from Earth, leaving only a giant crater in their wake. I don't see the crater, but alright. The rising sun shone upon the death-ridden world, serving as a beacon of light and hope for people who suffered beneath what could have been, and for a time what was an endless night. In a place that exists outside this world, a curse built upon darkness, and sorrow swept through like a river, overflowing its banks into the valley below. Though the blood of sacrifice of a truly benevolent girl whose very existence was lost in the process. The fate to die cannot be overturned. Oh, so they didn't come back. Or maybe they're going to. I can't tell. They did! But the former existence of your sadly departed friends has been restored to this reality. Their memories, their achievements. From that, however, a new sorrow floods the world, and the healing process begins anew. Oh, okay, so they didn't come back to life, but we can remember them now. Everyone can. Is that worth the life of her, though, Ayumi? I don't know. The baton of Guardian has been passed down from one generation to the next. And somewhere in this world, I'm certain she must still bear it, protecting us all from the deep undercover of night. Oh! Oh! No! So she didn't just, like, they didn't lose their memories, but she just straight up got erased. She's been erased from our memories, however. So wherever she is, there can never truly be any communication between us again. But in this future, there are countless worlds and fates have merged. Food's ready. Aww, coming. With a sigh of relief, Nakashima... Oh, I didn't read that. Next to the photo of her classmates, another photo stood on her desk, taken at Mochida's house. Oh, Miss Kyoan's gone too! I'm certain we'll see her again. Hold the pride of protector of power in your heart. What the heck kind of ending is that? End. Oh. What? What? And here I sat in my own house. In Hinoe's room, her sister. In the corner, in a wheelchair, emotionless. Oh, sorry, expressionless and empty. With a book of shadows on my lap. There was no fire in my eyes, no life. I just sat and stared at a single point in front of me. Book of shadows can make everybody happy? The reflection stared back from the mirror wasn't me. It was Sachi, the girl in black. What? Sachi's eyes were covered by her bangs. Her expression was impossible to read. She was unmoving, unreadable, untenable. Just a reflection of me. We'll protect everyone. Best as even if it's by myself. The book of shadows in my hands darted its eyes around frantically, its tongue dangling limply outside the frame of the tome itself. What does this even mean? The house sat in silence for a moment. And then the doorbell rang again. The reflection in the mirror was no longer Sachi, it was Ayumi, just me. Who's at the door? The book of shadows reverted to showing itself once more as a plain old ordinary stranded leather book. The blue-white stones were tossed up into the air where they danced a bit before tumbling back down. I could easily catch them in one hand. The Yoshiki? I looked up at the white house in front of me and smiled a toothy grin, and I held on to those stones tightly. For they were my precious ever after stones. I finally found it. Did Yoshiki go back to Nirvana for her? I guess he did stay there. Oh. Okay, we got all those entries. Okay, I'm going to accept it as he finally met back up with Ayumi inside Nirvana. So that, I would say, is a good ending. But I don't know for sure if they're dead or not. I mean, if you're in Nirvana like that, I mean, you might as well be dead. But yeah, that is Corpse Party Blood Drive. We do have some other stuff to do, okay? We are not completely done with the game. There are, like, bonus stuff. Actually, not bonus stuff. Sorry. New chapter. And we have extra chapters. We have extra chapters 1 through 7. Now, I did hear that mostly these are just, like, talking and stuff like that. There's not actually very much gameplay at all. But I will go over these two. So we have chapter 1 through 7. I possibly might do one episode per extra chapter. I don't know how long they are. But that is what we'll plan on doing next episode. But yeah, that's the end of the actual Corpse Party Blood Drive, I guess, story. I don't know for sure if I liked it better than the original Corpse Party. I mean, we did get some closure because we got the memories back of our friends that we lost in the original game, and we did lose Ayumi and Yoshiki. So we lost 2 people, living people, to gain the memories of, I think, 4 people back. So I don't know if that conversion is good or not. I don't think that's a very good conversion. But anyways, there are other Corpse Party games that we can play. So we're going to mess around with the extra chapters next time, and we'll do all those. Then I think there is Corpse Party 2 Dead Patient. That is still being made, I think, right now, or it might be done. I don't know for sure. So Dead Patient. There is also Sachiko Birthday Bash or Birthday Party or whatever. I don't know for sure if we'll play that or not. It doesn't look like it's going to be... It seems like it's kind of a side project kind of thing. I don't think it has anything to do with the actual story. So might not do that one. Dead Patient I'll definitely look at. But we might play a different game before we go on to another Corpse Party game. I want to try to space these out as much as I can, so I don't finish them all at one time. So, we'll end that off there, and thanks for watching, and hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time where we start on the extra chapters. So, bye!